Yo, what's up, man? Have y'all seen the Nle Chopper diss? When he coming at young boy? This is the reaction. I ain't see I ain't do a reaction on the Nle Chopper thing yet. Maybe I should do that first. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch the video and then we're gonna come back to the response from young boy. But let's see what's going on real quick. Let me minimize this joint. I think I got it pulled up too. Yep.
I'm Moody, don't step any further. Hey, I was quiet for a minute, now I'm breaking up the peace. Insomnia, time to wake you niggas out your sleep. I say I'm on them, they in the coma, it's time to dome them. Headshot gone, you can smell the aroma. Young boy, what? This the big boy league. I put wanna be a gut under the Jesus piece. Last thing that I heard was Jesus, please. Had me looking at the devil like, this is your king? Ain't no fun with no
This is your king? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it tall from what I'm hearing already so far. I'm gonna keep it tall. The beat selection is immaculate. The beat selection is fire. You know what I mean?
Rabbit got the gun, you run, you just a pun on the devil's chest. Boy, you're done. I'm trying to step some bliss.
You got that Michael Jackson?
What you can do, I can do better. Rip y'all all together, all black and some leather. I eat bullets and shit Berettas. Rifle with my chopper Winchester. Bet your bottom dollar top shot. I pack a heat. Iron Mike, Customata. I'll put a nigga to sleep. We can bang this shit out for all the real niggas. The house and the field niggas.
Like, nigga look like yo, why Chopper look like the airbender? Nigga said Avatar Chopper.
Real nigga, I rock nation, still nigga. Cut the head off the snake when I deal with him. So it's on like Scarface, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Don Vito Corleone. And I bury all you cockroaches in your homes, the catacombs. Stole the bones, I'ma leave smoking. When the smoke clear, cry smoke, good tears. It's hunting season on the wall of weird head hunting souvenirs. KO, I'm Moody, if you cross that line, don't step any further. You step any further, nigga. Purple rain, I'm strapped with two Glocks on me, twin flames, trying to bring a demon pain. I'm losing sane. I got a bullet engraved on it, his name clip like a dick dump until it's all gone. That's a sex change. This shit get deeper than rap. Can't give a fuck out the streets. Y'all wasting me to decease them, so I'm the reaper to greet them. I'm the leg bumps away down, go to 4. 10 was the count, nigga. He don't want no more. Let's see who macho for real. Like me in the room with your eye, make your pimp squeal from his grill. I'm gonna cock and let you taste the iron. Blow your head off your neck.
Yeah, Nle Chopper is mad animated, bro. Like, you see, he doing mad extra clips. This shit like a movie a little bit. You see the Michael Jackson thing he got going. Then what is he, Ali? I don't know, bro.
Like a dandelion, come on, bitch, boy, sugar, honey, iced tea, here, he, she, man, bro. I put them leg carrots in your ass. Now he wearing the colossal bag for a pound, but I'm kind of sad, trying to castle him. Man, down, I'm Moody. Clean up on our tray, nigga. If you cross that line, don't step any further. Step any.
Clean up on aisle tray, clean up on aisle 3. That's what I would think that means. But isn't aisle tray like a gang or some shit? I could be tripping.
But a nigga, you poison the youth, nothing positive you do. You the reason niggas beating bitches thinking that it's cute.
Oh, he talking to him. Hold on, he talking to him like a little chump. Hold on, let me rewind that part. Oh, he talking to him like a little nigga.
Don't step any further. You step any further, nigga. You poison the youth, nothing positive you do. You the reason niggas beating bitches thinking that it's cute. You send niggas to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model, you would never fit to shoot. Just a nigga with emotion, a breastfed bitch. Your aura give me the ick. Niggas like you make me sick. Money, power, guns in a few. Drugged out, crash outs. Make you think you don't want who can lash out. Fuck, benefit of doubt.
So basically, is this him saying, young boy he's steering the youth in the wrong direction or something? Like he creating YNs? That's what I feel. That's what I feel this message is. He's saying, but wasn't Chopper like that before too? Like, cause his name is Nle Chopper. Wasn't he outside doing that? Didn't he used to look up to the young boy or something like that when he was younger? Not saying you can't change or nothing. Like I don't want to promote that. You could definitely change. But if you do change, and you promoting a different message or whatever, then you gotta stay that way. Don't convert back. Like don't do it for clout and then convert back to the gangster doing the same thing you saying he doing right now. You feel me? So if you are on some positive, I respect it. If you are on positive, if you're on positive timing, I respect it. You feel me? So, but if you just doing it for like clout, then
we all trying to make it out, try to piece it up. With you the one that wanna cop, holding on to an image that you ain't really living. Everybody that you rap on, I know who really get it. Can you feel it? The reaper wanna visit. Judgment day around the corner to create a living. Purposely making decisions to promote more violence and bringing more death to his innocent children. When I do it, it's different. When he do it, it's ending. I'm in love with the art. He tearing people apart. Embrace my light and my dark. Why he ain't doing his part? Why he ain't doing his part? Why he ain't doing his part? Man, down. I'm booty. Clean up on the outright.
down. That was fire. I like the beat drop. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga,
You know what's crazy? People probably hating on this song right now because he coming that Young Boy, and Young Boy is, I ain't gonna lie, Young Boy a big name, but he a big name too, you feel me? But people probably don't like the song because of who he coming at, but I think the beat selection is fire. I think the lyrics is okay. They could be better. The video scenery and everything, I think it's shot well, but there's a lot going on. Feel me? I feel like it could have got pieced together better. Feel me? Like the characters and stuff, it could have had a better storyline, if you will. But it's not that bad. It's entertaining. Like all the characters, Michael Jackson. I'm pretty sure that's Ali. I don't know who the other niggas is. Avatar, Aang, whatever. But it's pleasing to the eyes. It ain't. I mean, it's just a lot going on. Okay. Oh, it's more? Oh, he got what? Whoa, what's going on? Yo, alright. What happened though? It gotta be something in between. It can't be, oh, I just changed, so I'm gonna come at somebody I used to be cool with. It ain't that. It gotta be more to the story. Like, but my son got his like that. He running around with his head chopped off. Like this is zombies. Oh, he really don't like boy. Hey, get him, shorty. Get his birthday, get him, shorty.
Clean up on the outright, nigga.
Now you gotta admit that was a good beat selection. I don't care what nobody said. I'm standing on that. That was a good beat selection. Anybody that say different, to each his own. But that's, yeah. Now let's get into this response though, because that's what we was here for anyway. That was cool. Let's get into this response though. Oh shit. What I gotta do? Hold on. There we go.
I ain't even say this perm having name. Just wanna bring the top up. Hey, bro.
Yo, why he came on the screen like that little perm having ball? I'm playing with top.
Man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going.
You're saying Cottrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and
After being a massive NBA YoungBoy fan, Nle Choppa has switched sides and has dissed NBA YoungBoy. In his newest track titled KO, Choppa disses NBA YoungBoy so bad, YoungBoy's mother even came out reacting to Nle Choppa's diss song, but more on that later. In this new song, Nle raps, "You're so bad for the youth, nothing positive you do. You the reasons guys are going after their girls thinking that it's cute. You send guys to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model, you will never fit the shoe. just a guy with emotion, your aura give me the ick, guys like you make me sick, which left the entire rap industry speechless, including NBA Youngboy, who was caught off guard. However, Charleston White does agree with NLE Choppa, claiming that Youngboy's music is extremely bad for his listeners.
YB babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat at your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money getter. YB babies ain't money getting. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I get chicken. I get money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like YB. I like some songs. I don't like all songs. But that's with any artist. You're not gonna like every song. But I like a lot of his songs. So I mess with YB. But I don't really think too much about the message. It's more like the catchy hooks. You know, when you out, you turned up, you driving. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really out there doing nothing like that he's talking about. So if people are influenced by the music, I would say they need to work on themselves, because music shouldn't influence you to do nothing. It's just music. It's just words. Yeah, it's words for the soul. But at the same time, you control your own. You control yourself. You feel me? If you don't got enough control over self to not listen to something and then try to go act it out, then you just a bozo. I mean,
pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that on medication.
Even Academics was surprised about NLE taking this route of dissing NBA Youngboy. He would share his thoughts on stream.
Some people would call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb on act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know,
what's on
he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is aiming for.
With the song then going viral online, every single person in the rap industry reacting, the next morning, NBA Youngboy's own mother would come out and step in. She would go off on NLE Choppa. Like the video if you agree with her.
Today I'm gonna talk about being jealous and being envious.
Being jealous.
So you wanna make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like without a rubber on top of it.
She wild.
But
yeah, she going crazy.
You want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say.
You already saying that, I ain't gonna lie.
This is because NLE Choppa has been gone for around a year. Claiming NLE is jealous of her son's success is an extremely fair point, considering Youngboy's on his first tour in 5 years. With millions of fans willing to pay any ticket price, they were able to extend it another 25 shows. It is so popular, the police even want his tour to end as soon as possible, because the news wrote, the state of Louisiana is allegedly becoming concerned about NBA Youngboy's concert in New Orleans.
They are very concerned about the NBA Youngboy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, yo, this is like a really thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so, not a if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
However, to understand NBA YoungBoy's reaction, it's important to understand the backstory between these two rappers. In 2019, Nle was a huge fan of YoungBoy because when YoungBoy got arrested in 2019, Nle Choppa felt the need to create an entire song for him titled Free YoungBoy in hopes of his release. However, everything changed when King Von passed. YoungBoy ended up dropping his hit song Bring the Hook in 2022, dissing all of O Block and King Von. The entire rap industry reacted. Academics said, NBA YoungBoy's on demon time, and he's dropping another tape. Even an O-Block rapper named Nle Vs responded, that ain't no demon time, he just rapping like the rest of these rappers all rap. However, Nle Choppa's reaction was different. He agreed with Nle Vs, saying, quote, I stamped that as his official.
But that seemed like it came out of nowhere. What the freak? I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like, you know what it seemed like to me? How he just said it. It seemed like he probably was cool with Vaughn or something too. Son or Dirk, one of them. And that whole King Vaughn situation probably made him dislike Boy. Because Boy was, NBA was talking crazy, like.
Response to the beef when it's known
You know
he's a
people love
massive
Vaughn,
NBA
right?
YoungBoy fan. NBA YoungBoy wasn't happy that he chose a sign. He spoke on it in his next song titled Know Like I Know. He would rap the lyrics, I bet your mama be destroyed when we send you to God for making statements, choosing sides about my beef with them boys. I guess you could say I was your favorite. After YoungBoy's response, Nle Choppa took the time to change the song of his title to Free YoungBoy to just YoungBoy, showing that he doesn't stand with NBA YoungBoy no more. He would then even do an interview with DJ Academics speaking on the beef.
He's not able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him when, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person as a man.
Nle Choppa then followed it up with another interview, but this time on DJ Vlad.
When you heard that, what'd you think?
It was funny to me. I feel like, you know, it's not serious when it hit the net. It's funny. I mean, it's just entertainment to me.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. Good song. Nice bars.
Then finishing off his interview tour by saying that YoungBoy needs to keep his act straight and stay out of jail while on the Breakfast Club, saying, quote, NBA YoungBoy needs to be more careful. He's got a lot of people looking up to him, and he needs to set a better example. He needs to stay out of trouble and just focus on his music. This is exactly what NBA YoungBoy did since getting out of jail, and Nle Choppa doesn't like it. In fact, NBA YoungBoy did so well, the news even wrote last week, over 400 NOPD officers will be deployed nightly for NBA YoungBoy's home state shows in New Orleans, with heightened security, including drones and armored vehicles on standby. This is a result of what NBA YoungBoy started doing during the show that made Nle Choppa extremely angry. A viral tweet read, NBA YoungBoy performing the greatest diss track of all time. Quote, I hate YoungBoy. For the first time ever in front of a sold-out crowd in Atlanta, where YoungBoy waited till his Atlanta show to perform the diss track about King Von's passing, who lost his life in Atlanta.
Man, YoungBoy King of Rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of Rap.
What?
King of Rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the.
No, shut up. He's not the king of rap. Shut up. You sound stupid. He's the king of the YNs. There's a difference.
Feet. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake and they're like. They're on a different level.
Right, but when you say a statement like that, you can't go, we not talking Kendrick and Drake, they on a different level. No, you just said the king of rap. What do you mean? There's no...
But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry, with all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy's the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight. Give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell you.
Give him the throne.
I'm sorry to tell you.
Give him the
listen,
throne,
I'm not saying it will last forever.
What you talking about,
But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months. Young boy, the king of rap.
One fan even wrote, NBA Youngboy dissed all of Fort BF, dissed half at Atlanta in their own city. And he performed I Hate Youngboy in the same city where Vaughn passed. Even a Chicago OG would start dissing Youngboy and praising Lil Durk.
A young boy. What's his click?
Why would I tell you?
What's his click though? What's the 4K track? Damn.
4K track for life.
I'm gonna key up.
That's why he said, oh, I get it now. That's why he said, clean up on Al Trey. Clean up on Al Trey. All right, I get it. Because Youngboy in the 4K track.
I'm from Chicago.
I get it.
Boy.
However, with Nle Choppa coming at NBA Youngboy fans found a video of just last year where Nle claims Youngboy is the only person doing better than him.
Let me know who beating me, bro. Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully. The only that's really ahead in that space is Youngboy.
Which is when Youngboy finally gave his reaction. Right before getting ready to go on stage for a concert, he sent a message on his Instagram story talking about how rappers need him, including washed up rappers who need him to get a buzz for themselves.
I ain't even say this perm having name. You just wanna bring the top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now. Clown, I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get them some views, man. Help this some views, man.
This is when the truth came out of why Nle Choppa dissed Youngboy. It's Nle making it known his side of the beef between Youngboy and Durk once again. Nle's name was brought up for being a rapper who allegedly switched sides when Lil Zay made comments about fake rappers in a tweet. He said, quote, Lil Zay Ozama speaks on why it's no surprise the industry is switching up on Durk for NBA Youngboy.
Nah, for real though, I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship.
Yeah, because he locked up.
Because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna f you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with dirt. None of these ain't friends or real homies with dirt for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine.
Facts.
Some people don't look at it
Big
like that.
facts.
Some people look at it like I fuck with both parties. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
You can't play both sides.
And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm
can't
saying?
play both sides.
Like I said, shout out to the.
You can stay all the way. You can stay. You can stay all the way out of it. Feel me? You can stay all the way out of it, but certain people might be mad. Like you don't wanna even put yourself in that predicament where you kind of looked at as playing both sides, because it ain't nothing wrong with it as far as like staying out of it. If you cool with this person, cool with that person. But guess what? When emotions fly and something happen, I say you cool with both of them, but one of his homies just died. When he see you and he know you be chilling, even though it wasn't a thing before, he might be angry now, and you know what I'm saying? Might want some information from you now. You ain't giving it to him, and he on hots. Now he do something to you. So I feel like, man, just pick a side, bro.
Family and friends. You feel?
Or stay all the way out of it. Don't chill with none of them niggas.
But Nle Choppa has been gone for over a year. Many assume that he switched sides once again, going to NBA Youngboy. But he dropped his new song KO to make it known he will always rock with Durk. Even hundreds of OTF mutuals would then tweet out saying, if you're rocking with what Youngboy did, then stay on that side. This was a massive moment in the rap industry, and it got the attention of everyone. But it got the attention of a specific group that you wouldn't believe. The news wrote, Academic says Atlanta's in shambles after Youngboy received the key to the city.
Eagle Willis. We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Arrington.
Howdy.
And we have Floyd County Probate Judge, Judge Peter Johnson. And they got some.
Damn, this a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail, but the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically Hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
This sealed the deal on many believing it was the downfall of Fort PF, YSL, and OTF. Everyone's on NBA YoungBoy's side, even the police. Academics would even explain every rapper in the industry is now trying to be friends with YoungBoy again because he has leverage in every fan group.
So I'm in the dressing room, and we just talking about a bunch. He's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up, and he kind of asked me, he's like, act. So what you think, man? Because I think he's thinking like, yo, should he forgive some of these? Like, but all these rappers on it. You know what I mean? Like, they're all like, yo, young boy, we love you, right? And I gave him the best advice, I think. I said, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought. Because, he was down where nobody would. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these are kind of doubling back or now they want to do whatever, go with that.
But this is when Nle fans started noticing something odd about NBA YoungBoy's criminal history, digging up evidence against YoungBoy trying to ruin him, and let me explain. They found the news of Famous Richard says NBA YoungBoy is working with the feds from an Instagram post reading, YoungBoy's telling that's his third time getting released from the feds within 4 years on all new charges. On King David, you can't do 10 months of a 23-month sentence. My first offer was 5 years for a firearm that the police put on me, but YoungBoy's definitely police. He's probably even the reason Smirk got locked up. Where fans found a clip of NBA YoungBoy walking around prison with zero worries. Even won his tour to end about my beef with them boys. I guess you could say I was your favorite. After YoungBoy's response, Nle Choppa took the time to change the song of his title to Free. In fact, NBA YoungBoy did so well, dissed all of Fort BF, dissed half at Atlanta in their own city, and he performed I Hate YoungBoy in the same city where Vaughn passed. Even a Chicago OG would start dissing YoungBoy and praising Lil Durk.
YoungBoy. What's his?
Of why Nle Choppa dissed YoungBoy, it's Nle making it known his side of the beef between YoungBoy and Durk.
And look.
And basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
This sealed the deal on many believing it was the downfall of Fort PF, YSL, and OTF. Everyone's on NBA YoungBoy's side, even the police. Academics would even explain every rapper in the industry is now trying to be friends with YoungBoy again because he has leverage in every fan group.
So I'm in the dressing room, and we just talking about a bunch. He's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up, and he kind of asked me, he's like, act. So what you think, man? Because I think he's thinking like, should he forgive some of these? Like, but all these rappers on it. You know what I mean? Like they're all like, yo, young boy, we love you, right? And I gave him the best advice, I think. I said, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought. Because, he was down where nobody would. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these are kind of doubling back or now they want to do whatever, go with that.
But this is when Nle fans started noticing something odd about NBA YoungBoy's criminal history, digging up evidence against YoungBoy trying to ruin him, and let me explain. They found the news of Famous Richard says NBA YoungBoy is working with the feds from an Instagram post reading, YoungBoy's telling that's his third time getting released from the feds within 4 years on all new charges. On King David, you can't do 10 months of a 23-month sentence. My first offer was 5 years for a firearm that the police put on me, but YoungBoy's definitely police. He's probably even the reason Smirk got locked up. Where fans found a clip of NBA YoungBoy walking around prison with zero worries. However, attached to the video was this tweet. Honestly, I kind of believe it. The timing, the energy, the way things are playing out, it's all looking a little too
Look like he took Smirkio's spot, right? Nah, they ain't lying though, but I don't know, man. I hate when people put that snitch jacket on people though, man. You gotta have the black and white. You can't just keep throwing that snitch word around, bro. That's nasty work. That's nasty. People do that all the time, man. Just
convenient to me.
I
It
don't see
wouldn't
no
be the
black
first
and white,
time
I
someone
don't-
played
man.
both sides. In this game, you really never know who's working with who. You gotta
That's
watch
bad
everything. Even
accusations.
NBA Youngboy, when he was sentenced, it wasn't regular. When arriving to the courtroom, a crazy NBA Youngboy fan hacked into the court Zoom call and began screaming, "Free Youngboy."
Go free Wapay, man. Free Wapay.
Everyone needs to stay muted. Okay.
Free Wapay.
All right. Mr. Golden's case has already been called. He's done with court today. For those of you interested, everyone keep yourselves muted.
Free Wapay. Free Wapay.
When NBA Youngboy then entered the courtroom, he was laughing and smiling. Making some fans believe that his laid-back court environment was because of him potentially working with police, like famous Richard said. But comment down below whose side you're on. Youngboy.
Nigga, that don't mean somebody because I'm calm in court. What? Sounds stupid. Because I'm calm in court or I'm walking around freely. What do you want me to do? Walk around stressing? Scared? Shit, come on. And then if I'm walking around scary, not leaving my cell, and I'm crying in court, then I'm a hoe, right? I don't do all that, but yeah, that's the response, I guess. And yeah, what y'all think, man? Let me know, man. I'm about to be out of here. It's Shorty's birthday. I'm about to go kick her out, man. Y'all have a good night, good morning, whenever you see this video, whatever time it is. Have a good one, and remember, subscribe, man. Subscribe and like the video. Road to 10K. We out.